He's a DLC character. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Amazon.
That Amazon driver.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll make all comers.
Okay. Can we get back to the question?
No.
You're a delivery driver because you're Amazon.
Oh. Tim, run her down. Get over.
Tim, run her down.
Hold on, I got a thing to tell you.
I got a joke.
You're Amazon. You're Amazon.
Amazon.
Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play trivia games about video games. I'm Kenny, joined around the table today by the Vaush and the Hassan to my destiny, also known as Tim.
Hi.
And Ryan.
Hello.
And joining us today for some trivia fun and madness is Andy Shaw.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back.
Wow, hey.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, December.
It's been a while.
So-
How you been? Yeah.
Crazy. I've been really busy. I've been traveling the world.
Yeah?
The whole world, everyone.
Really?
The whole world.
So where have you been?
Okay, so I've been to the United Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
Went there. From there, went to Dubai.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Went from there to Ireland.
Sure.
Ireland over to Amsterdam. Amsterdam to Dubai. From Dubai, I went to Brisbane, Australia. From there, I went to Hawaii, and then I went to LA, and then back to Nashville.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
That's
Literally
a lot
around
of
the world in
been-
21 days.
Fantastic. They should write a book about that.
They should.
That's crazy.
I didn't do it in a hot air balloon. Thankfully, I had business economy seats, so I got to sit in a nice chair.
Oh, did you get an upgrade?
Yeah, and I got the Wi-Fi's to text people,
Nice.
even though it's like 2 a.m. their time.
I
And-
did hear from you, and I do
Yeah.
appreciate that. Oh, I got to read this postcard that you gave me. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna go a postcard. But
Yeah, Andy has been on multiple times before talking about his Twitch stream, which I think you have a lot of stuff going on recently there, right? And
Yeah.
Dubai have some questions for you about that later in the
Whoa.
show. Today on the show, we have Are You Smarter Than Leet Gamer, which is our weekly trivia segment. Tim has a SmashUp game, which is one of our favorite things to do, and we'll see what else we get to here on the show. Timestamps are right below in the description if you want to jump to any point.
So, okay. Andy gave me this postcard, which one thing I want to tell you that I love about Andy is that Andy buys the postcards and then he sends them when he's at home.
Nice.
I'm cheap, okay? I don't
Which
want to
is
spend the
amazing.
international stamps.
Yeah,
okay?
no, I get it.
That
That's
makes sense.
totally
Yeah,
reasonable.
yeah.
He got me this card when he was in Ireland, and it has a quote on it by the great John Millington Synge.
Oh.
And I looked this up to see if it was fake, but it is not. This is a real quote that is apparently a celebrated Irish quote. A man who is not afraid of this. I'll see if I can do it in an Irish accent. I can't. A man who is not afraid of the sea will soon be drowned, but we do be afraid of the sea, and we do only be drowned once and again.
Wow.
That's some deep shit right there, right?
So,
As soon as I read it, I was like, that's Tim. 100% Tim. He's not afraid of the sea, but he's going to be.
yeah, because I don't want to be drowned.
Now he's going to be drowned multiple times.
Yeah.
And then on the back, not to get too personal, I wrote, I have no idea what this quote means. Right?
I was going to ask, what the hell does that mean?
Maybe you want some Irish dude got weird. Anyways, hope you're good.
So anyways, I got some announcements for the show. You guys ready for this?
Do it.
I call these red flag announcements.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I let him listen to other podcasts, but he always calls the Leetist the greatest in the entire world, and everyone should really.
What?
Red flag.
That's a red flag right there.
You know, if you really loved us, you'd show it by leaving a rating and review of our show. Otherwise, we'll never know for sure.
Red flag?
Red flag.
Red flag? I don't think these are red flags.
I better not catch you talking to any other people unless you're sending them to theleetist.com/new listeners to give them clips of the show.
That's a
That'd
psychopath
be a
right
red
there.
flag.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
That's
Yeah.
a red flag.
Yeah.
That
I call
one's
all
a
of those red
flag,
flags.
yeah.
So I suppose those are all relative.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, relatively red flags.
Since you did that in a different format, I can't tell if you're done yet.
I'm done.
Okay.
Can I add to that?
Go ahead.
Like, not necessarily a red flag, but for one, yes, please do tell all your friends and your family and your dogs to listen to the Leetist podcast on 3 or 5 to 6 different platforms. Go for it. Why not? Also, don't forget that Leetist needs you to fill out the Google form for
yes.
Leetist Family Feud. Or Leetist Feud, right?
Absolutely.
You need to fill this out because the more we fill it out, guys, the weirder the questions can get, the weirder the answers will be. So definitely get on there, fill it out. I filled it out the other day. I retweeted on my Twitter. Please retweet it, get it going because we need as many answers for episode 100. So these guys have no idea what to actually guess.
That is an absolutely good call. Our patron Darth has made all those questions and is passing the form around, so none of us know any of the questions this time. But yeah, we haven't mentioned that on the show yet, so good call, Andy. Thank you very much.
Man, we suck at this.
I'm really curious about how many joke answers we're going to get, but I mean, those are the fun ones,
happens.
man. I love the
Check
joke ones.
the latest Twitter feed for the Google form link will be on there somewhere. Today is a Mother's Day and Tears of the Kingdom release extravaganza show. The game just came out and we're all playing it. We're not going to talk about it much today because it just came out and everybody's playing it. But I think next week we might have a show dedicated just for us to talk about it and gush about that game.
Like a bonus show or something like that
yeah,
for everybody
sure.
listening. We'll make it public too, so everybody can publicly
a
see it on
public
the
bonus
Patreon.
show. Just for
Public
Tears of the Kingdom.
bonus.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And there might be another theme for today's show. I wonder what that could be.
Okay.
We'll find out when we get there. What should we do first?
Well, I don't know. How about we start with the news game? The news game.
Somebody gets good.
Every fucking I can't remember the
Oh,
script.
no, you were so close,
Every
bud.
week, Tim goes to the news. He picks two lucky contestants to go head to head and to talk about the news.
Perfect.
Keep it
That was
going.
good. Keep it concise.
Go ahead, man. Finish it, dude.
So, who wants to play the news game?
I like that.
That's a
I'd
good
say
question.
we
Who wants
just-
to play the news
let's-
game?
Andy, do you want to guess,
I'll
man?
do it.
You wanna play a news game?
I haven't looked at the news at all, so let's do it.
Okay, fair enough. Who else wants to play against him? Anybody? Or should flip
Kenny
for it?
wants
Yeah,
to
I'll do it,
play
sure.
against him.
All right, Kenny's up. So the way this
Andy,
works for
I'll
anybody
help
that's
you
never
out
heard the
if
news
you
game
want.
before, I'm going to read off some quick-fire fill-in-the-blank gaming news questions for one player at a time. It's about 4 questions. Goes about 30 seconds. And they're going to try to see if they can fill in those blanks, okay? So if you want to know more about the articles that we talk about and the topics that we talk about, go listen to a different show because we don't do deep dives here.
Yeah.
We will do quick comments.
That's right.
We do quick comments,
And then we'll
not
quickly
deep
get over it.
dives.
Unless
Yeah,
it
it's
happens
fine.
to be something that does interest the four of us at the table.
I do feel like we've gone deep dive.
And then it could turn into half an hour.
We occasionally do deep dives on this, but if we don't, fucking Google it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Kenny, are you wanting to go first or is Andy going first?
Let's find out.
Let's flip it right now. Call
Andy.
it.
I'll be a Skyrim symbol.
All right.
Ooh.
That is Skyrim symbol.
I'm going
Andy,
first.
you are going first, buddy. Are you ready?
Oh, hold on, let's stretch here.
Kind of hurt my thumb.
You
know?
you hurt your thumb with
Yeah,
the.
my thumbnail got hurt by
Oh,
flicking that.
no.
What was it they do in Ben Affleck and Matt
thumbnail
Damon
got
doing
hurt by the-
James Hunt, Bob Strybeck? Scary face?
yeah.
You know?
Lion face?
Lion face.
Lemon
Lemon
face.
face.
Lion face?
Yeah. We
Lemon
did have-
face.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ugh.
I don't know about them apples, Will.
What are we going to do?
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Starfield got the SRB rating blank and includes swearing, drugs, and in-game purchases.
Mature.
Correct. From May 19th through the 21st, blank will have an open beta just weeks before its release.
I don't know.
Street Fighter 6 Pokemon publisher Blank is teaming up with Private Division for a samurai game.
I have no idea that one either.
Game Freak. The current Blank is officially delaying the release of Season 2 of The Last of Us. Maybe we should just have AI write the script, is all I'm saying.
The writer's strike.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, that's the big topic of this week. Writer's strike.
I didn't realize there was a writer's strike until I finished the show that your brother recommended to me last night, which is Severance, which is a super good show.
Whose brother?
Your brother, Tim.
shit.
Isaac,
Okay. Rock
told me
and roll.
about the show, and I watched the entire thing
Where did you talk to Isaac?
on Discord.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody at home should listen to our Discord. Tune in, check the link on our website.
He's
Join our
the
Discord. Come hang out with
master
us.
of the segue.
But then the show
on the Discord.
ended, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens in season 2 of the show. And then I saw an article saying Severance has been delayed and halted production because of this writer's strike,
Yeah.
which I didn't even realize was happening.
There's
Yeah.
some
All right.
delays.
But with the writer's strike, we get more reality TV shows. So what is going to be the next big reality TV show, you think?
Fun with dirt.
Oh,
I got it.
man, I love it.
Two people walk into a room butt naked. They have sex. That's
Oh, it's porn. Oh, it's just porn.
that's the next reality TV show.
Porn.
They could have AI write all the scripts for porn, and we probably wouldn't know the difference, all things considered.
I mean, I guess, I'm actually curious if you go, cool, we'll just have AI write the scripts for these things because
Sure.
they're not actual part of the guilds, and then they can be like, cool, done. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's gonna
we
be a
proved-
thing.
And you proved you didn't need the writers.
Like it's really going to be a thing. Like it's absolutely, totally, impossibly going to be a thing.
Do you know what the I'm assuming it's just money is. I don't know what the strike is actually in regards to.
I don't either.
Yeah. Okay.
Google it.
Probably Google it.
Google it.
All right.
We're not deep diving.
Open beta, Street Fighter 6. Anybody want to play it?
I played there was a beta for it, but I played a basic one. But like you just, it was hilarious. You go up to random people and tell them, "Hey, I want to fight you," and you fight.
Oh, fantastic.
It's great. I'm excited about that game.
Fucking A. Who is your favorite character to play as?
Well, I made my character.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is his name Ryan?
It was a freak of nature. It was Ryan.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
Freak of nature named Ryan.
A freak of nature named
Sitting
Ryan.
next one right now.
Yeah, I know, man.
Oh my God, your character name could be Ryun.
And mine could be Ken.
That's right. Oh, weird.
And you would be
Tim.
Yeah. Isn't there a Street Fighter character named
Which
Jim?
kind of
I
sounds
don't
like
know.
Blanca.
Yeah.
So
It's on the laws.
Game Freak's making a samurai game with another company called Private Division. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, bye.
Starfield got
Bye,
its
topic.
mature rating, okay, which, is bound
knew
to
it was
happen.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The in-game purchase thing was something to just clarify real quick. The in-game purchases kind of had a couple people freaked out that, what does that mean? Are people going to be buying, like pay to win type stuff? But it's a very assured possibility that just means the Creation Club is incled with
Right.
Starfield.
Right. And
that
the Creation
counts.
Club, you can pay for stuff.
Right.
For sure.
Right. So that's it. That's all I got. That's the news
Oh.
for round one. Andy, you got 2 points.
Way to go, me.
Kenny,
Respectable.
are you ready for round two?
I am prepared.
Here we go. These are longer ones, so it's probably just going to buzz anyways.
Okay.
Here we go.
Go.
Blake released this week, and we promise that this episode will be spoiler-free, so be sure to tune into the bonus episode for more on our take on it
Turn
next
the
week.
kingdom.
That's right. The partners have been announced for Blank, and as always, we're stoked to hear about all the new games coming out.
PlayStation?
Summer Game Fest. Blank has been delayed, motherfucking piece of shit. I'm just like, release the games, you wankers. I'm fine.
Hollow Knight
Sorry.
Silk Song.
Correct. And we're weeks away from the 100th episode of Blank, so be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for a chance at sweet, sweet giveaways and announcements like that
Gamers
soon.
Week. Gamers
The
Week.
Leetist.
The Leetist
it's
podcast
us.
is correct.
Oh.
Congratulations, Kenny. You are the winner of the news
Sorry I had to
game.
beat you on a super easy one, Andy, but otherwise we had to have a tie.
We all win because I got to play games with my friends. That's true.
Oh, that's special. I like you.
Hey, let's talk about 100 episodes.
100 episodes coming up, baby. This is episode 98
Oh
today,
my
right?
God,
Yes, it
guys.
is, yeah.
So we got some cool things leading up towards it
Yep.
and planned for it, of course. So, get hyped.
I mean, I'm pumped. I already filled out the Google form.
Yeah?
I
There
did.
you go.
I made it happen. I was sitting at a show in Tampa, and I was like, I'll just fill this out real quick.
I think
and the
the-
questions are great, so you guys know.
Nice.
For all of our listeners
I'm
in Tampa,
excited to
just do the
find
same
out.
thing.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Family Feud is one of many things we'll be jam-packing into the episode 100 extravaganza, I'm sure. But stop on by and check it out. I think
All
we'll
right,
have a lot of friends here.
just to celebrate and get, hype for it and everything, what's your top 100 games of all time?
You know what? GQ just released the top 100 list. I just
GQ?
Yeah.
Who?
GQ.
Did they take a
Like,
poll of all the people at GQ?
all the people at GQ, yeah.
Really?
They came up with a 100 games list.
Wow.
So, okay.
What was number one?
Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Eh. I feel like that's a cop out.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess they just went off of like
Also a good movie.
I think a bunch of people at GQ made top 10 lists and they compiled it out of
What
that.
answer would you have accepted?
For the number
Number one game of all time.
number one game of all time. I don't know. I just think Breath of the Wild's too recent to be number one game.
Not denying that. I'm saying, what would you accept? You don't even have to say it's your favorite, but what would you accept as a
Mario Brothers, I guess, because isn't that like the grandfather of everything?
the one for NES?
Yeah, sure.
That game's dog shit. Let me tell you something. I was just listening to French Pet. He was doing his podcast, and he called the Mario Brothers game for NES this overrated hype piece of shit, and I totally fucking agree. Bro, it is 2023. That game has been objectively destroyed in all the fucking ways. It was good. It's not anymore. It's old and bad.
I guess the question is number one game. What does that mean? Number one game. What does number one mean?
Great question.
I would clarify that. I would clarify that it still holds up today. That would be one of my qualifiers for sure.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't go back and play it, but I mean, it's probably the grandfather of all games that really have come after it. So
WWE 2000.
Yeah,
WrestleMania 2000?
Here Comes the Pain.
Here Comes the Pain. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
SmackDown, Here Comes Pain. Yeah. Anyways, I would say my thought was like Mario doesn't really give you a good story tell kind of thing. Like it's just constant like jump to the next castle, jump to the next castle.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of like, well, like those Super Nintendo games, that's when you started getting like more storylines, more everything else. And I think that's where I would end up somewhere in Super Nintendo era or maybe in 64, like one of the first 3D games where it would be like, this is the number one game of all time.
It wouldn't be my number one, but I could see Tetris making sense.
If somebody said Red Dead Redemption 2, I would accept that answer.
I wouldn't. I love that game, but I just don't think.
I'm not saying I would say that's my number one game. I'm just saying I would accept somebody saying that's their number one answer.
Sure,
That was
sure,
probably
sure.
like one of the top 10. That had to have been in the GQ thing.
Yeah, it was in there. I don't know if it was 10.
Tetris. Fucking Christ. Tetris.
Hey, Tetris, is
like-
awesome.
Tetris-
I think Asteroid should be number one, my guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Asteroid's great too.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's
Tic-tac-toe
good.
on the old 1960s, server room computers.
But maybe this is telling, right? So, like, is maybe like old, simple mechanics, exactly what we qualify a great game because it doesn't give us anything to be disappointed about.
I'll say that Mario taught me how to actually use a controller properly.
Mario
for video
taught me how
games.
to make love to a woman.
Oh my God! What a mustache ride!
You got to know how to press the right button at the right time.
Got a from Jenna in the crowd.
By the way, Jenna's in the audience. She'll be joining us in the bonus episode, so be sure to tune in for that for some degenerated.
All right.
I think when I'm just thinking about gameplay first, which is why I would not say Red Dead 2. I think Breath of the Wild makes more sense to me on that level than Red Dead would.
Yeah.
And that's why I just think Tetris is like a straight up, always good to play game. That's why that's my kind of.
When was
Grand Theft Auto
when was
5?
the last time you played Tetris, Kenny?
Not too long ago. I
Not
don't know.
Tetris Effect though.
It's
a different game.
Like Tetris on NES?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
There you go, bud.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Skyrim, yeah. I mean, it's older, and
that's true.
maybe
It's
it
been
doesn't
released
stand
on
up today,
so
but
many
goddamn,
consoles.
that game's been out for 13 years, and people keep on playing it.
Keep
true.
buying it.
It is is it the game that's released on the most consoles?
Probably.
I think so.
I would think so.
Well, I mean, like versions of it, of different games. Like Pac-Man's
Well,
been released.
I mean, they literally released a version on Alexa, right? So, yeah.
Tetris probably up there too.
Right, yeah. So, anyways, Tears of the Kingdom came out. Great. Summer Games Fest partners have been announced. Great. And the Leetist. So there we
Hey,
are.
great.
Oh, Hollow Knight. By the way,
yeah.
in the mixing on that one, go ahead and blank out all the things, like beep out all the cuss words that I said in the Hollow Knight question.
Oh, okay.
That'll be funny.
Speaking of the Leetist and Tears of the Kingdom, I believe the day this episode releases, we're going to be starting a giveaway to give away a copy of Tears of the Kingdom. So keep your eyes glued to our Twitter for that when you're listening.
Oh, it's going to happen. We're going to give away a free copy. It's going to last right up until the 100th episode, right? So plenty of opportunity, plenty of time for you to jump in and show some love and get excited, get hyped, get ready.
Love
You know what
you.
else I'm hyped for?
This.
You listen to the Leetist podcast in the hopes of learning. Well, why not listen to the Game Essayist in hopes of understanding? On my channel, the Game Essayist, I break down, analyze, and explain the best and worst things about video games new and old. If you want to know things like how Tears of the Kingdom's tutorial can outdo Breath of the Wild's, or want to know the symbolism behind that boss in Jedi Survivor, then head on over to the Game Essayist on YouTube.
Hey guys, you all play game?
What? It depends on what game.
How about, are you smarter than a Leet Gamer? On a weekly basis, we strive to prove our superior gaming intellect. One of us will try to outsmart the rest with our own unique brand of gaming trivia. This week, it's me, Ryan, who shall present the categories and questions of my co-host, and Andy will bravely attempt to match wits. Here are your categories. We got a very honored-filled Leet Gamer. Everything's in honor of something. So,
Okay.
In honor of Tears of the Kingdom coming out, I have a category called Tears of.
Tears of.
In honor of Mother's Day, I have a category called Say Hi to Your Mother for Me.
Say hi to your mother for me.
And in honor of Andy being on here, we fucking love wrestling games and wrestling. I got a game that I just came up with really quickly called Wrestling Rango Unchained. Wrestling Rango Unchained.
I'm just going to say Wrestling Rango.
Wrestling Rango.
I'm going to say Unchained.
Please end it with Unchained. So Tears of is a spin-off of what Tim does, which is I made up either a game that starts with Tears of, or it's an actual Steam game called Tears of with something on there.
All right.
And you just tell me, hey, that's the game, or no, Ryan, it's not.
You made it up.
Say hi to your mother for me. Video game mothers. I'm going to give you the son, daughter, or siblings, and you tell me who the mother is for 1 point, and another point if you can tell me what the game is.
Okay.
And finally, Wrestling Rango Unchained is going to be, I'm going to give you a game that has a wrestler in it, but is not a wrestling game. You tell me what wrestler is part of that game.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Here you
All
go.
right.
I like it.
Andy, I love you, bud. Why don't you start us off?
Well, obviously, I have to go with Wrestling Rango Unchained.
All right. So, Andy, did you know in Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, this wrestler appears as a playable character in the remake of the classic game Crash Bandicoot? He also is available as a skin for Crash's younger brother, Coco. What wrestler is that? Bandicoot?
You said
What?
Coop twice.
Did I say Coop?
You said Coop.
Yeah.
I said Crash Bandicoot.
That's my dog's name. Coop.
Oh,
I'll throw out John Cena.
that is correct.
Well done.
Holy
Good Lord.
crap.
Was that an educated guess?
I did not see that coming.
That is,
But you can't see him.
John Cenaism.
That's why the skin, when you're running as that character, that's his skin, it's invisible. You can't see it.
Nice.
I really hope that's true. I hope that's true.
It is.
So in Crash, you can wear John Cena's skin?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Oh,
You
cool.
can
All
win
right.
he's invisible.
Crash Bandicoot with John Cena's skin just dripping over
That's
it.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's weird. Got weird.
I guess Crash Bandicoot wears jean shorts too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're the same guy.
you never see John Cena and Crash Bandicoot in the same place.
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
Let's say hi to your mother for me.
All right. Balder. So, who is the mother of Balder?
Freya
And
in God of War, right?
2 points.
Yeah.
There you go. bud.
Hey, now.
Easy peasy.
Wow.
Beautiful
Wow.
cover girl,
Yeah.
Tim.
Tears of.
Tears of. All right. This is either a Steam game or a steaming pile of crap that I made up.
Okay.
Tears of Avia. It is a turn-based strategy and tactics RPG set in the beautiful world of Estora.
I'm going to say that's real.
That is real.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Amazing.
That is a game that exists in this
I like
universe.
how eloquent that was, and I'm hoping the ones that are not real ones is where I just go Tears of Magenta, where there's some,
Oh, yeah. No, you'll
there's
enjoy
a color red,
No,
and you
Tim,
don't
you will-
like it because it's a little dark.
Tears in Heaven, actually, is one that I did, and that is
Hilarious.
hilarious. Andy.
I'll do Tears of.
All right. Tears of the Many is a narrative adventure following Sam, a man with multiple personality disorder who is living his life in post-World War II.
Made up.
That is made up.
Hey.
Well done,
Amazing.
well done, well done,
But
well done.
could you imagine? Could you just imagine?
Sounds
Andy?
depressing.
Yeah, that does sound depressing. I don't like that game at all. Tim!
Wrestling Rango Unchained.
This wrestler was in Spy Hunter, Nowhere to Run. He played the lead role in the 2006 game, and the game is a mix of action, adventure, driving within it.
2006.
Is it a wrestler?
He's a wrestler.
The Rock.
That is correct.
Damn it. For these educated guesses.
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to
remember that. I don't want
That was
to
a
remember
total
it,
wild guess on my
but I
part.
remember it.
Say hi to your mother for me.
All right. Say hi to your mother for me.
Now I'm going to talk to a chicken.
I'm going to talk to this dog. All right.
What was that
I
accent?
don't know, man.
Now I'm going to talk to this dog.
Now I will talk to
I am
this
from
dog.
Boston.
I am from Boston. All right. Sephiroth. Who is Sephiroth's mother? Say hello.
Genova Final Fantasy 7.
There you go, bud. 2
Yeah.
points. Genova, Final
Amazing.
Fantasy
Yeah,
7.
Actually, it's
Wow.
Genova.
Actually.
Canova.
Hanover. All right, Andy.
Wrestling Rango Unchained, please.
All right.
It's a good category name. I like that.
This wrestler appears in Saints Row the Third. Appeared as a character in the open world game Saints Row the Third. He played a wrestler named Angel de la Muerte, who is a member of the Luchadors gang.
Come on. What else could it be?
Nacho Libre?
Like my brain's like screaming Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
That's just because like.
But maybe it's the other one, the other luchador wrestler that got popular in the 10s or whatever. Can't remember his name.
Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rey Mysterio.
No. Tim.
Sin Cara.
No.
Okay.
Batista.
No.
It's Hulk Hogan or Macho
It's Hulk
Man.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan,
all
wow.
right.
I want to.
I forgot because the whole time he's
be
like,
a
"Listen
man."
here, brother, we're gonna go."
But he's like a
There's a
luchador.
lucha. Yeah, but the whole time he's still talking like Hulk Hogan.
All right.
Say hi to your mother for me.
All right. Say hello to mother for me. Morrigan.
Say hello to my little mother.
Say hello to my little mother. It's Morrigan. Morrigan. Morrigan.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I know who it is.
The game will get you the point. If
It's
you can-
Dragon Age Origins.
Okay, you got the game.
Her name is the Witch of the Wilds. That's her title.
I'll give it to you.
Amazing.
What is her name?
Her name is terrible. Flemeth.
Wow.
Dang it,
Never started with
Flemeth!
an F though.
Flemeth.
Dang it, Flemeth! I told you not to treat our daughter that way.
Was it the
She's
Witch of
gonna
the
drop
Wilds?
the rear witch like you.
The Witch of the
I
Wilds.
literally gave you the point because I assume that's correct. That's her name.
Yeah, it's the Witch of the Wilds,
So,
yeah.
All right.
Congratulations, Tim.
I'm going to go Tears of. The
All right.
50-50 category.
Tears of the Maiden is a action platform where we follow Eliza, the last maiden of the Northern Shore.
Real.
That is fake.
Damn it. No.
Oh.
Is that stealable?
Yes. Go ahead, bud. No, Andy.
Real.
Real.
It's real. How about you get on your phone and say hi to your mother for me?
All right. And I will say this. This game is mothers and mothers that people that are like mothers to others. This is why. Siri.
iPhone.
I have no idea. Siri. Let's see. I'll just throw out Cartano just for hell.
No.
Yennefer?
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
From.
Oh, Witcher.
There you go.
Amazing.
Wow.
Because
Amazing.
she's not technically Siri's mother, but
Kinda.
she's a mother-like
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
to her.
This definitely seems like it in The Witcher 3. But
Mothers and mothers
I
to
haven't paid
others.
attention to the lore enough.
Yeah.
Blowing my mind here.
Here
Remember
we
that
go.
Mr. T song, Mother? There is no other like your mother. So treat her right.
So treat her right.
Tim's up.
No sex in the champagne room. Remember that song?
Yeah, I do.
What was Eddie Murphy's song about partying? My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
Forgot that was him.
Wrestling Rango Unchained.
All right. Gears 5.
Uh-oh.
This character, also known as, or has appeared as a playable character in the 2019 game Gears 5. He was available as a skin for the character Marcus Phoenix.
Batista.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's what I was going to
Had
say.
to be fucking Batista, man.
I guess it.
Oh, I had to be
yeah.
There was no way it wasn't him.
Yeah, that's true.
So how do you mother for me?
Say hi to your mother for
He
me.
looks like a Gears of War character.
He really does.
Yeah.
All right.
So every time Ryan has said that, he said it in a different accent.
I know. I love it. All right. Rose.
Rose. Oh, mother of Rose would be Mia in Resident Evil 7 and 8.
I'm going to give that to you, but that's
That wasn't
not
the
what
Rose I was thinking of.
I mean, I'm right, aren't I?
I believe so.
Look it up.
Go ahead and look it up.
Amazing.
I had Rose as the daughter to May from It Takes Two.
Interesting.
It Takes Two. That game was fun.
Double answers.
Yeah, I'll
I
give it
think
to you.
I'm right. Yeah, Mia is the mom and Rose is the daughter.
In this game, I will say, Kenny, you are right.
It's another possible answer.
Are you sure her name isn't Miranda?
No, it's Mia. I'm looking right now.
Miranda from Mass Effect.
Good job.
Correct. So that was 2 points because you got
Thank
both
you,
of
yes.
those.
Wow.
All right.
Good job.
Andy.
I'm going to do wrestling Rango Unchained.
All right. This wrestler was featured in Mortal Kombat 11. Made a surprise appearance as a playable fighting character. DLC playable character.
I know it's probably wrong, but I'm going to go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No. Tim, think Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat, a playable wrestling character.
That's the question.
Yeah. I was like, was that supposed to make me go outside the box a little bit?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Outside the box, Tim.
Outside the box. Vince McMahon
No, but that would be awesome.
would be awesome.
Sends people to hell.
I
Do
mean,
this little like,
Undertaker?
yes,
Yeah.
Kenny,
I was thinking
Educated
Stone Cold
guess.
could be
Hardly
like a
know her.
Scorpion. Stone Cold could be like Scorpion.
Yeah, yeah.
rip
That's
the face off.
Yeah.
and be like skull.
Tim.
Kind of already looks like a skull. Yeah, that makes
Tears
sense.
of.
Tears of Magic. It is a fantasy RPG where you play as a dragon in a beautiful pixel art 2.5D world with a rich story, colorful characters, and fluid mechanics.
I wouldn't play it, so I don't want it. No.
It is a game. It's a game on Steam.
It shouldn't exist.
I believe it. I agree.
I would have said fake because of the words fluid mechanics. It just sounds like something you'd make up to try to make it sound
Yeah, I
like.
say that often.
I design games. I don't know how to market anything.
There we go.
Say hi to your mother for me.
All right. I like this one a lot. Red or blue? Either one.
Ooh.
Mother of red or blue?
Like no other. Like mother. So treat her right.
Those are names of children?
Mm-hmm.
Pokemother. Pokemon red and blue. Pokemon.
And what's her name?
Swirtleax.
Squirtleax. It's Pokemon.
I get the game at least,
Here's
right?
the deal. I'll let you guys decide. He said Pokemother. The
No, I
character's
said Pokemon. I said there's a
Pokemon red
joke,
and
and
blue.
then I said Pokemon red and blue.
Mom is the name of the character.
Mom is the name of the character. I thought so. I was trying to think, like, does she have a fucking name?
Her name is Mom.
Her name is Mom.
Pokemon.
Do
I
we
don't care.
give him the point for the
I was going to give
Pokemon?
him all the points because
All
that
the
was
points.
fucked up.
He said Pokemon.
All right, he's getting
Name
two
the
for
mom
that.
of the unnamed character that you get to put the name in.
Her name is Mom.
I mean, I had no idea
Her
that red
name
and
is
blue
Mom.
were names of Pokemon, people or
It was
Pokemon or
a
anything.
trick question, and he did it right. All right, Andy.
Good job. I'll do Tears of.
Tears Fall Low. Tears Fall Low is a mesmerizing 2D platformer filled with the inventive mechanics and challenging gameplay. Explore rich and diverse worlds.
False. Not. It's made up.
It is a game.
Wow. Look at this guy.
Garbage descriptions on
Yeah,
Steam right now for
Yeah,
Tears
Steam
games.
definitely
Jesus.
does not have the
I
best.
should have known because like mesmerize is not a rhyme.
What was that game called?
I don't have good. Tears Fall Low. Fall F-A-L-L.
Follow.
It's a game that I believe hasn't even come out.
It's not a Tears of. Disqualified. Andy gets the point. Just kidding.
That's
Garbage.
right. Yeah.
Garbage
Something that has
name of
tears
a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tears.
I bet you it's a great game. You should probably get it.
I'm just saying it's a garbage name of a game.
Maybe you got it in the itchy bundle or whatever.
Yeah.
Itch
It isn't out yet.
Maybe I've got it in my itchy bundle.
Okay, who's up?
You are, Tim.
Okay. Wrestling Rango Unchained.
This, I like this one. All right. Saints Row the Fourth.
Oh, boy.
This character appeared as a character in the open world Saints Row the Fourth. He played a character named the Leader, who's the head of the rival gang.
The Leeter?
The Leader.
Oh.
Leader.
The leader.
Like a leader of cola.
Yeah, I know.
No.
The rival gang.
Who's the head of the rival gang?
Saints Row 4. What you said?
Yeah.
Sting.
Jesus. Yes.
Is that right? Oh, wow.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Wow.
Wait, how?
I don't know. I was like, I feel like
He's got paint on his face.
he's got paint on his face and he's
Oh
like
my
old and retired
God.
kind of thing. So
That's
maybe
amazing.
like
That's crazy.
Did you know that one?
Blowing my mind here.
Fucking A. All right.
Dude,
right.
that was
total guess. That was like
that was good deductive
popped right out of-
reasoning
yeah.
that you're like, okay.
I'll do a wrestling ring go.
after Hulk Hogan, I was like, all bets are off, man. Like anybody could be in this.
I don't think I picked a wrestling one yet because I'm going to be bad at them, but I got to do it eventually. So let's do it.
All right. This wrestler, also known or has played a character named the Humongous in the 2015 game based on the Mad Max movie franchise. Humongous.
The Big Show.
No,
Damn
that's
it.
a good. That's a fantastic guess.
Yeah.
I thought I was right.
Andy, what do you think?
My instinct is to say Brock Lesnar, but that's not the case because he doesn't fucking talk very often. So I'm going to go with a wrestler that talks. I'll go with Roman Reigns.
No.
Repeat the thing.
This character, his name is the Humongous in the 2015 game based on the Mad Max movie franchise.
Goldberg.
No. Triple H.
Oh, wow.
Triple H.
That's right. He's bald now. That makes sense because I think Humongous is bald.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Triple H.
All right, Andy.
I'll do Tears of again.
Tears of, I believe this is the last one. Yep. Tears of Luna. Travel through time and space, dodge the bullet hell, defeat the sorceress, and save your own world line.
False. Like not
It
a real
is
game.
a game.
Wow.
Good Lord.
All these games with tears.
Yeah.
Why do you want to play sad games, everyone? Stop.
Did you
I
only have
don't know.
one fake one in that entire thing?
Just walk away.
I had one.
Great speech.
Yeah, I had two.
Two. Oh, I
Tears
thought
of
it
the
was only
Many and Tears of the Maiden.
one. Good one.
Yeah, I fooled you.
Yeah, you threw us off by having so many real ones.
All right.
Tim's up.
Tim,
Say hi to your mother for me.
this is the last one. Farah.
Faucet.
Pharah. Farah.
Farah. Who's her mother?
Yeah, there you go.
Farah. Who's her mother?
Farah.
Clank.
From
Ratchet and Clank.
No. Kenny.
Clank from no.
I would love it if we just started going down. All right, who's Clank's mother?
Farah. Misty.
Boy, that's so familiar. Farah.
No.
I have no idea.
What is that name?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what
So-
is
All
it?
right. Does anyone play the game Overwatch?
Well, okay.
No.
Heard
Yeah.
of it.
Overwatch.
Farah is one of the characters in Overwatch.
I'll say
and
Cassidy.
Their mother is Anna Amira, who is one of the other.
Oh my God! One character has to watch their daughter die over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Tears of the Many is one of the ones I did.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair
All
enough.
right. Fair enough.
enough.
That's
Yeah,
me. There's
yeah.
only one category left.
Yeah, and only one more question for this.
Okay. For the whole game?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it.
Go, Kenny.
This character appeared in as a playable character in the 2011 game Duke Nukem Forever. He played a character named Duke Nukem's clone.
2011?
Yeah.
Duke Nukem's clone.
Who would probably look the most like?
Well, I mean, John Cena was already an answer.
Val Venus.
But let me think here.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, Venus looks like him.
Say it. It'd be awesome if that's true.
2015?
11.
11.
Yeah, that Duke Nukem Forever.
Val
game.
Venus was way out of everyone's memory by then. Maybe I'm wrong.
Say Val Venus.
Val Venus.
No.
I'm going to put Billy Gunn out there.
No.
Duke Nukem's clone
Yeah.
Maybe it is
in
John Cena again.
2011.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
No. Kenny, it is John Cena
Oh my
again.
God.
I knew it.
I
But
didn't
with
know
a
you do both.
score of 9 to Kenny's 8 and Andy's 2,
Oh,
Tim,
man.
you are smarter than
so
Elite
close.
Gamer.
I am smart.
Congratulations.
Why didn't I say John Cena?
Because
You
didn't.
Damn you.
You can't see that coming.
I think when he puts like it's John Cena, you need to put the his intro music in there.
Sure, I can do that.
Do the meme. Yeah, you need to do the full meme.
It's time here and now to pay homage to our patrons, the Leetist of the Leetist. The Let's Play Princess, Megawatt, Exaheath, Darstridius, Aptly Dubs, I Wrote This, Ross, Varner, Zach, huge thanks to you, Retro Game Brew, Spoof Shop Coordinator, Kyle Prime, Lemons, Andrew Morris, and Brandon Walls, their lovers. AndyShawXP, who's sitting right here. My amazing brother, Isaac, Addy Connor Mechanic, and of course, our super sponsor, the Game SmashUp. Be sure to click the link to his YouTube channel and our show notes. Our patron of the week, the Let's Play Princess.
Yeah.
So in her honor, I had ChatGPT make up a short fake biography about the Let's Play Princess so you all can fake get to know her better. You ready? There it is. The Let's Play Princess was born in a video game world and raised by a pack of pixelated wolves. She's on a never-ending quest to find the ultimate cheat code and has been known to defeat entire armies with just a single button. When she's not saving the virtual world, she enjoys sipping on health potions and riding her trusty unicorn through the land of code. Also, there are cats.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So big ups to the Let's Play Princess.
Freaking adorable.
We haven't
though. Those are
absolutely
awesome
planned
cats.
it yet, but I would say it's likely she will be making an appearance on episode 100, or at least a game of hers.
Nice. And be on the lookout. I'll be doing some more patrons of the week as we go. If you want to be a patron of the week, go to patreon.com/theleetist and sign up. Become one of our patrons. So, you know, I can make up a fake story about you too. So I just wanted to tell all of you people, we all just want to tell you people that we appreciate you guys supporting the show. And you guys are truly... Also, if you're a content creator, be sure to check out our Patreon as well. We're still looking for a sponsor for the second half of our show so we can get your content out to all of our incredible listeners. So jump on it, all right? Look for more information at patreon.com/theleetist.
Yeah, for just $3, you can get the show earlier than everyone else right when I get done editing them on Monday nights and access to the bonus shows. We do bonus content every week. We do an extra 30 minutes or longer, little side mini episode. So come on over to the Patreon. You'll get access to all that good stuff. And actually, here's a little clip from this week's bonus show. You see what you're missing.
Like the main guy, like on the covers, like, you know, wearing like a leather jacket and like,
Oh, Devil May Cry?
and like jeans and a belt, and he like looks fancy but like a badass. And then
Fancy badass.
we have some chick with a hat, and then we have some guy who could be a vampire or look like a space guy.
Those are two very distinct, different.
Vampire space guy. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
What's new for AndyShawXP?
Well, for one, rebrand. It was
Right.
Hobby Time 168, if y'all remember. Did a rebranding little thing and became AndyShawXP because I was like, you know, I don't really do a lot of hobby stuff on the stream anymore.
True.
I do a lot of chaotic, crazy stuff, which May 19th, which will be Friday after this episode releases, I'll be live for probably about 12 hours celebrating my birthday.
Yeah.
And
nice.
doing a ton of crazy things. Like one of my friends might be piercing my ear.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Like live on stream and like they've never pierced before. So this will be interesting. We'll do
So much blood, so much blood.
I think you just came up with the word chaotic, by the way.
I have a sword if it's
like
needed.
crayons meet,
Yeah.
you know, chaos. So
So
there'll be bubbles and glitter and candy, you know?
you just streamed yesterday, right?
Yeah.
What kind of crazy stuff did you get up to?
I didn't do much.
Yeah?
I didn't do much yesterday. I got into House Flipper.
Yeah.
Because I put a poll out there. What game y'all want me to play? And I put House Flipper out there.
Sometimes you gotta turn the house
There's
upside
a
down when you're
game
streaming.
called House Flipper.
Yeah, you flip houses. And I put it up there as a joke, and then they voted for it. And I was like, oh.
Dude, that's what I've learned. If any poll comes up with like, hey, these are games I really want to play, and then here's some stupid one, they're like, oh yeah, the stupid one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
Little do they know they're ruining their own content. You know what I mean?
yeah, you know, they're
What a
ruining
bunch
their
of bastards.
own entertainment at that
What
point.
would you have rather have done than
House
done
Flipper?
House Flipper then?
Well, honestly, like at some point, I just gotta stop playing games.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, you know, just like get silly and do dumb things, like
Sure.
dump a bucket of this will happen on the 19th as well. Like create myself into a spaghetti monster cosplay by dumping a bowl of spaghetti on my head.
That's a fantastic idea.
And put like googly eyes on a colander.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the kind of stuff I like doing.
Sure.
Al dente?
Yeah. It just
Al
partially
dente.
cooked.
Andy Shaw.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, just doing random stuff like that. And
Fair. Yeah.
you know,
So are you
have
done?
opinions.
You
Like-
should just have a poll of like what cosplay do you want me to do for the next episode? And then you just do it for the full episode.
That's true.
Oh, there you go.
So are you done? Do you feeling like overall you're done gaming, or are you just done streaming gaming?
I think I'm done streaming gaming.
Okay.
I like the conversation. I like having chats with people more than I do streaming games, because ultimately the interaction with people is what I want out of streaming, not necessarily that I get to play a game and people watch it.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, some games are built for doing both at the same time, right? If you did you notice my references at the beginning of the show, by the way?
No, what was that?
It was Vosh, Hassan, and Destiny.
Vosh. Lady Vosh?
No, these are three like debate lords on Twitch.
Oh,
and Destiny in particular was the guy from the Amazing segment. From but Destiny, his whole Twitch stream is like him playing games and like having debates with people or conversations about like political topics and things. So some games are like mindless in the way where you can do that at the same time as having like interesting conversations and too.
If I go back, like, I'm still going to stream games from time to time, and that's going to happen. But it'll always be multiplayer games where I'm like playing with other people, and it'll be games like Game Beast.
Like what?
Gang Beast.
Oh, okay.
Fall Guys, kind of the silly, ridiculous stuff that we're all going to have a good laugh about.
Sure. Fair enough.
And not so much like, hey, I'm playing this because I'm really a serious gamer.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm not.
Fair enough.
But I try to be a Leet Gamer. I know. That's why I'm just a guest, guys. I'm not
whatever, man. You're one of our favorite guests ever, so just deal with that.
Is there any upcoming games that you particularly look forward to, or series that you always keep your eye on, even though you're not like super into gaming all the time? But
they announced Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and like they keep delaying it. So
I honestly thought that game came out.
Yeah, they came out with the multiplayer, the Battle Royale.
God, yeah.
They never came out, and they come out with like all these like weird like
other Vampire the Masquerade games.
Yeah, like novel games.
Yeah.
But not an actual like,
not the actual Vampire the Masquerade
RPG.
Right.
Game.
So I'm like been waiting on that one forever. I get so behind on games. Like I'm still playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Sure.
I'm still playing
It's a great game.
Cyberpunk. Like those are my two solo games that I just kind of like do on my own. I still haven't beat Breath of the Wild, so I'm like haven't bought Tears of the Kingdom yet. So I'm like, well, let's try to beat the other one first.
Sure.
But here we are,
And you're off the road.
And I'm off the road. Yeah. I'm working 9 to 5 now.
And how does that feel? Are you enjoying that?
It's been good. It's been good. Yeah. It's been good because I actually get to spend time with friends and do the things I want to do versus being constantly like, well, the only way I can talk to people is like calling them on my phone and hope they answer.
Yeah.
Well, what was one of your like favorite things you did though on travel? Like, I mean, there's so many cool things.
This last time I got to feed a kangaroo.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And hug a koala.
Oh, careful with that.
Did you put the koala in the kangaroo's pouch?
No, I can't do that.
Oh, that would have been adorable.
That would have been.
Or the kangaroo would have eaten.
Sure, you can get down off a duck's back?
I've tried.
So, okay. So you've got this thing planned for this Friday, which is going to be 2 days from the release of this episode. We're calling it 19th. Is that
19th?
19th. Fantastic. And so overall, though, I mean, have you kind of been like with the name change and everything, and the vision change kind of thing? Like, where do you? And no pressure on this one. Where do you see AndyShawXP like a year from now, kind of thing? Like, what is? Do you or have you considered that? Or are you just kind of rolling with it?
A little bit of rolling with it right now, just trying to get myself moving again on it, because I had to take a 2-month break because of traveling and touring. So now I'm kind of like trying to restart and figure out what that means for me. Of like, now I can do it consistently. Now I can make this a thing versus like always be kind of like, hey guys, I'll come back soon, I promise. But now it's like, hey, I'm on weekly. And so I'm still trying to like figure out what exactly is going to look like. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have a lot more conversations where I bring guests in and we kind of have chats about maybe games coming out or random hobby things that we're doing, or just interesting topics that could be fun for everyone to listen to.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, rock and roll. I mean, that sounds fun. It sounds exciting.
Yeah,
new lease on life kind of thing. I totally get that sentiment. You know, so
exactly. You do like I'm trying to remember now because I have watched multiple of your streams, but is yours like family friendly?
No,
not really.
No. And when I first started watching you, you were paranoid about that. You didn't like when people were doing cuss words and stuff like that. And I remember talking to you about that candidly one time. You were just like, "Man, I'm so fucking sick of that. I just want to be able to, like." I guess when you start building a community kind of thing, like
I was scared because my family my brothers would let my nieces watch me because they were like, well, this is a way you can connect with your uncle. And at the time, I was like, well, they're both under 18. They're like, like I don't want them to feel like, what do you call it? Like I don't know, like the weird uncle. Like I was always going to be the weird uncle, but like I didn't want my family to be like I didn't want them to go ask my brothers like, hey, what does it mean when Andy's talking about like you need to wash your asshole if you're going to let somebody go down there?
I feel like that's an important thing for a child to learn. Though.
Yeah, I mean they should know.
Yeah,
but like also then that's like leaving up like, yeah. So when a man loves a woman and he likes her so much he's willing to put his tongue down there,
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't want to put my brothers in awkward conversations, and that's what I kept sending them messages saying, I'm gonna get like my chat's getting raunchier and raunchier, so I would suggest being like, you can't watch this no more because I'm just not gonna care anymore. That's on you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just couldn't remember.
I mean,
so
do the content that
recall.
you're happy with too. I mean,
sure.
like,
Yeah,
I mean, like that's the thing. At the end of the day, if that's you're enjoying yourself more the way it is, and I mean, then you're gonna have a better time, and then the audience is gonna have a better time with it. So,
So you're now twitter.com/AndyShawXP.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Any other shows that you want to shout out, or people that you're looking out for right now that you want to put out into the space?
Shows.
Streamers,
creators.
content creators, anything like that?
All those things? No.
No? All right, fuck them.
okay,
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Is it also AndyShawXP on Twitter now, too?
Yep, all the things.
Nice.
All right.
Andy Shaw is now
Yeah, right
AndyShawXP. No more hobbies, but you do still
No
do
more.
hobbies.
No more hobbies. I eliminated all of them.
Can you just change your name to No More Hobby Time?
Hobby time is over.
Hobby time is the time for hobbies are over.
Hey, guys. I got a game.
I have a game.
Yeah. This one is the wrestler game SmashUp.
If you smell the Leetist podcast is cooking.
The Tim says.
The Tim
The beautiful thing is, like, we get here before show recording. He's just shouting, "The Leetist podcast!" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, Tim's finally lost it. All right.
The
And
latest
then-
podcast.
Anybody who hasn't listened to our Smash Up before, here's how the rules work for our Smash Up games. Basically, I'm going to give you a clue, and the answer to that clue is the name of in this case, wrestler, and the name of a video game character smashed together by a word or sound. Okay, so I have an example here. If you smell what Ophelia, Cyrus, Tressa, Ulbrich, Primrose, Alphen, Therion, and Henit are cooking.
The Rocktopath Traveler.
That is correct. There we go. You got the example right that I already told you.
Amazing.
You're so smart.
So that's how this game's going to work. I'm going to give you clues like that, and you're going to have to connect it. Okay, this is hard. So I added a hint system to it. Okay, you're welcome, Ryan. Don't get down on me yet. We haven't even started the fucking game.
Yeah, Ryan.
Hey.
Hey,
You're
RKA.
right. I'm my brain already hurts.
Don't
from
get that.
this.
Don't worry yet. Here's how the clue system is going to work. Each of these questions is worth 3 points. Okay. When it is your turn, you can ask for one of 2 clues. Okay. It'll take away one of the points. You could either ask for when that wrestler in the Smash Up was at their peak, most popular. Or you can ask what system the game initially released on.
Gotcha.
Okay. Or if you're really stuck,
Can you give me the
you
answer?
can have both of them, but it's only worth 1 point.
1
at
point.
that
So
point.
3 points if you can just do it outright.
We're still going to go around the circle, right?
All right.
Gotcha.
So still a bowl.
Let's do the whole Smash Up thing that we usually do, where one person has the potential to like get the points, and everybody else just gets to like kind of like help out and work together with that person once they finally give up. How's that sound?
Okay, sounds
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that works. All right, so I wrote Ryan's initial first, so let's go with that.
All right.
Ryan, you were up first. You ready? Mm-hmm. From the colorful makeup and tassels, he would have fit right into the lineup of characters of the most recent game in this fighting series.
I know it.
Jesus Christ. All right. Most recent game in this fighting series. Gold tassel.
Colorful tassels.
Game. Give me the hint for the game.
Oh, the hint for the game is that it's a Switch game.
Fighting game, you said. Dude, I have no clue. I have no clue what fighting game came out recently.
All
for
right,
this
you
one.
guys want to fuck around with this
Well,
one?
you want to get the other clue before you give up?
I give up.
For
I don't know. No, seriously, I am absolutely at a loss. I don't know.
Fair. Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate
Warrior.
That's right. You got it.
Oh,
Well done.
okay.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Warrior.
I thought when you said recent, I thought it was like this year or something, like when it.
Oh, the most recent in the series.
Yeah.
Oh, I misheard. Okay, that's my bad.
Oh, bueno. So
I
there we
thought
go.
the most recent fighting game is what I thought you said.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Warrior.
All
right.
I actually didn't know Ultimate Warrior either.
So I'm going to tell you, some of these are fucked up and hard as shit. So just be prepared for
Awesome.
that. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay, Andy. Despite there being 4 releases so far, a lot of folks consider the second to be the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop, it rises to the top. 4 in the
This one does not roll off the tongue.
I need a hint with
it's
a-
fucky.
I need the hint of the game.
hint
The hint with the game is that it is a PC game.
Oh, I was wrong.
Oh. 4 and the second one is the best.
Many people call the second one the cream.
For
of the
some
crop.
reason, I was thinking it was
best of
Mass
them?
Effect, but it's not.
I was thinking Macho Man of Medan, which is not.
That's a
right.
good. That's a good one.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I was just like, I'm trying to think of 4 games.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I like want to be like Sim City Macho Man.
Oh, wait, so okay. Oh my God. 4 games. Second one's the best. It's a PC game.
Probably starts with man, but could end with Mach, which is probably not.
Could even have nothing to do with macho or man.
Could be Randy
Savage.
Savage.
Oh, Savage.
Planet? Savage Planet? Is that a game?
Sure. I believe it.
Like I said, this one's fucky. Macho Man Randy Savage of Empires 2.
Savage of Empires. Jesus Christ.
I was heading down the right path of the civilization.
Yeah, that was fucky. Wow. I didn't even like making that one, but I gave it to you anyways.
Ouch.
Savage of Empires.
That was good.
This one's also fucky, but I think it's the last of the fucky ones. I started like getting my shit together after this one. Kenny,
All right.
props for doing his one-off porn shoot with his then girlfriend China. Meanwhile, I'm at home whacking off.
Waka Waka.
Well, I think I know.
Whacking off.
X-Pac.
Oh, you're there.
What is Waka?
Waka.
Waka waka waka.
Isn't that a Muppets thing?
Waka is definitely a Muppets thing,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
also a
Fozzie
generally
Bear.
universally accepted video game thing.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know it from Muppets.
I really like this one.
Take the game hint.
Take the game hit.
Take
yeah,
the
take
game.
a game hint. Yeah.
Arcade game.
Revolution X-Pac.
Okay, I will. Can I steal it?
Yeah, I'm going to let you actually have points for this if you can steal it.
Pac Man.
That's right, X-Pac Man.
Pac-Man.
I'm giving Ryan 1 point for that
written
one.
down right there.
Ryan, I'm giving you 1 point
Ryan.
You don't
arbitrarily.
have to give me the point.
I'm just angry that Kenny didn't get that
I
one.
mean, he doesn't
Waka
say
waka.
Waka. They don't say
Yeah,
anything
he
in that game. It's so old. There's only
Waka
sounds.
waka.
I
certainly
guess.
does make that noise.
Walking off. All right. Ryan, I don't think you're going to get this one, buddy, but
Okay, I'll give it the old college try, bud.
this action role-playing game, second in the series after the misnamed Final Fantasy Adventure, probably cost over $1 million to make. A drop in the bucket for this wrestler.
Was the miss one the Final Fantasy Legends?
Misnamed Final Fantasy Adventure. Sequel to the misnamed Final Fantasy Adventure.
Give me the game hint.
SNES.
Misnamed Final Fantasy Adventure.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do you know the game name?
This is so ringing a bell because I 100% think we've talked about this.
I'll give you another hint.
Yeah.
The series in Japan is relatively well known.
Oh,
Huh? Do I need to give to you?
did they misname Dragon Warrior?
Let's see if I can pronounce this. Seiken Densetsu?
That sounds familiar too.
Is that a clue or an answer?
That is a clue.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the
Seiken
wrestler
Densetsu 2 is the Japanese name of this game in the clue.
Warrior
isn't the
Monster.
wrestler the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase?
Oh, I would not know that. I pass, man. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase fighter.
I was like trying to think of Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest. I couldn't figure out the game.
What was it?
Kenny, man, I love you, buddy. You're so close. Ted DiBiase, Secret of Mana.
Damn it! I could have got there. I could have got there.
I couldn't get the game. I was like, I know it's
That was a dirty dog. That was a dirty dog. All right. Nexton. Who we on? We're on
Andy.
Andy. You'd have to be a real sharpshooter to survive being on the front lines of this grand strategy war series. Go Canada.
I know it's Bret Hart, so I'm trying to figure out the game now.
Grand strategy? We don't play a lot of grand strategies on this show.
I keep thinking like Total War, but I don't think that's. I'm trying to figure out how to.
I don't even call Total War a grand strategy game. I don't think.
Okay.
I guess what is considered a
I keep
grand,
thinking like
what is a
Bret
grand
Hart of
strategy
War,
game?
but that's not a thing.
I don't. Is that civilization?
Grand strategy games are like granular 4Xs, so that you can
like-
go even deeper into like all the mechanics
like
of it.
Stellaris, maybe even.
Yeah, I would put Stellaris closer to grand strategy. Things like what is that one from
I'm guessing it's a game that
King
starts
Crusader Kings?
with heart.
Crusader King.
Yeah, it has to be something.
Where
else.
like you're not just talking
yeah.
about like the continent as a whole. You're talking about like the
Like,
rulers of each
the
one
rulers
and
of-
their lineage
Gotcha.
and you
Yep.
know how they relate to the people. That's
I'm surprised it's
more
not a
grand strategy.
Hitman.
Try Hearts of Valor. It sounds
Ooh.
like a name I just
Bret
made
Hearts
up.
of Valor.
Nope, afraid not.
Heart of
Close
War.
though.
I think Hearts of Valor is like that World
Bret Hart of
War
War.
One game.
The grand strategy game is Hearts of Iron. Bret Hearts of Iron. Bret Hearts of Iron.
That was close.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. All
I'm
right.
surprised you didn't do Hitman. You know.
There's going to be a legitimate point earned in this game at some point. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Yep.
he'd never lived to see the release of such an epic game, and it makes you wonder if his hands would be too big to quickly craft arrows in the middle of combat.
Oh.
Say it one more time.
He'd never lived to see the release of such an epic game, and it makes you wonder if his hands would be too big to quickly craft arrows in the middle of combat.
My thought process is Andre the Giant and Horizon Zero Dawn. Andre the Giant.
Harandre.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dondre the Giant.
That is 3 points for Kenny. Legit 3 points for Kenny. Horizon Zero Dawn Dre the Giant.
Andre the
Well
Giant.
done, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Ryan.
Oh, boy.
Between bowling a 300, catching his own Hail Mary pass, no-look basketball shots, and bullseyes on dartboards, he probably wouldn't have to use stealth or night vision goggles in this shooter.
Stealth or night vision goggles sounds like Splinter Cell.
Do you know it? Look at this boy. He knows it. This is like right up your alley, come to think of it. Yeah.
But like, I feel like everything you're saying is like Mr. Perfect or like Kurt Angle even may tout like that, but I'm not.
Can you say it again?
Between bowling a 300, catching his own Hail Mary pass, no-look basketball shots, and bullseyes on dartboards, he probably wouldn't have to use stealth or night vision goggles in this shooter.
Give me the wrestler hint.
Late 80s, early 90s was when he was at his peak.
That wouldn't be Kurt Angle then. Ugh, I pass.
Something that starts with Cell or
Mr. Perfect Dark.
I like that. I like that you knew that so well. I'm going to go ahead and give you a point on your excitement.
Mr. Perfect Dark.
Mr. Perfect Dark. That's what we're going.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
going to do on Splinter
Yeah,
Cell.
I didn't remember Night Vision and Perfect Dark. That's why I was.
That's great.
Andy, imagine standing at an arcade cabinet with a steering wheel and gas pedal, staring at those all too familiar red and white barriers surrounded on both sides by Hawk and Animal. This is a team name, of course.
I got that. Road Warriors.
Thank you.
But I'm
Didn't
trying,
know.
trying to get the game, which I keep thinking Cruising, but that's not the case here.
Something Road.
I'll tell
probably.
you, yeah, it is not cruising.
It's probably something Road.
It's probably like
Road Rash Warrior?
Yeah, Road Rash Warrior.
It's a pretty popular game, and like I said in the clue,
It's an arcade game.
those all too familiar red and white barriers.
Red my berry.
That sounds like a USA thing, but it's not Cruising USA.
Wait, It's still Andy's guess, right?
Yeah, I don't know it.
Oh, okay. You're passing.
You want a clue?
Yeah, I'll take the video game clue.
It's an arcade game.
Yeah.
Sorry about. I told you you're standing with the steering wheel and a pedal.
I know. I got it. I was like,
Wait, there's another clue for you. I mean, you guys remember this game? You maybe don't remember. You stand up at this cabinet, and you have the steering wheel in front of you, and the gas pedal's on the floor.
I keep wanting to say like Formula One racer, but it's not the case. I don't know.
Something that ends in road, probably, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I thought Hawk and Animal were. I might be.
They were both the Road Warriors and the Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom is what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is Road Rash Warriors.
All right, Super Off-Road Warriors.
Super Off-Road
Warriors. Yeah.
That's
Just
fun.
like the 4-player cabinet with like 4
Here's an easy one. It's not.
Okay.
I call this next move the Dragon. It's an air to fakie off the kicker into a crossbody, bro.
Oh, boy.
The Dragon.
That immediately makes me think Skyrim or Mortal Kombat. Liu Kang turning into a dragon.
Or that's the name of the wrestler?
Or that's the name of the wrestler. Jimmy the King's the best wrestler. He's the bestler. Better than all the wrestlers.
Say it one more time.
I call this next move, quote, the Dragon. It's an air to fakie off the kicker into a crossbody, bro.
I have no idea.
Any guesses on this one?
No clue.
It's a tough one.
I think it's like I want to say it's Tony Hawk something, but that's
Not
not right.
snowboarding. Think snowboarding.
1080.
Not that one.
Nope. Sean White.
Tricky.
Sean White. SSX Tricky.
Tricky. Key.
Oh, Tricky the Dragon Steamboat.
That's
Or-
it. SSX Tricky
Or
Steamboat. SSX Tricky Ricky Steamboat.
I've never
I have
heard
no
of
idea
Tricky.
who Ricky
the
Steamboat
and
is.
the Ricky is the
Oh, I have
no
no
idea.
idea who Ricky
Never heard of
Not
that.
an easy one.
Damn.
All right,
Ryan's
Ryan.
up.
My history is the Attitude
You
Era.
can get this one. I know you.
Okay.
Early on, he would wrestle unknowns like Major Mucus, Bob the Killer Goldfish, and Evil the Cat. But later on, he really earned his popularity.
Evil the Cat?
He really earned.
So his name is probably Ernest.
Ernest goes to jail.
Ernest wrestled?
Earned.
Oh, I get it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can I pass mine over to Kenny?
Well, I don't know the answer. I know the wrestler. I don't.
Early on, he wrestled unknowns like Major Mucus, Bob the Killer Goldfish,
Can
and
I get
Evil the
a
Cat.
wrestler hint? Can I get a wrestler hint?
Earned.
All right, pass. No clue.
So urn, as in something you carry ashes in, as in Paul Bearer carrying an urn for the Undertaker.
So is it Paul Bearer or is it the Undertaker?
Well, I don't think Paul Bearer wrestled, so it's probably the Undertaker.
Undertaker.
But I don't know what.
Paul Bearer.
Evil the Cat. Evil the Cat.
Evil Cat. I don't know.
Game is Sega and SNES. Evil the Cat. You fight him in Heck.
Undertaker
Is
Plunk.
that Earthworm Jim?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Undertaker Earthworm Jim.
Undertaker Earthworm Jim. There we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God. No,
I'm here to break brains, bitches.
He's bringing back Earthwind Jim.
That's
baby.
right.
That was a good one.
All right.
I just don't know
Andy.
my Earthworm Jim history.
Once his gauge is built up, he should probably hit Q to unleash his 619.
Sounds like a
I know
PC
the
game.
wrestler. I just don't know the PC game. No, it's not PC.
I-
Oh, yeah, but Q. Yeah,
Q,
Q
yeah.
is a PC game. And you're unleashing.
Sounds like a shout or something like that.
But if you fill a gauge and then press Q, what game could that be?
Yeah. Fill a gauge.
What's
and then
something with
press Q.
Mysterio at the end?
Rey
Rey
Mysterio?
Or something that begins in June.
I feel like I want to just like help everyone in this game. I feel like
It's
this
like
should be
Rey
cooperative.
Mysterio. So I'm like, okay, so what's
Rey Mysterio.
something that could be?
Q.
Take the game hint.
Yeah, take a game. Hint.
PC game.
Nice.
That's a great hint.
Like it's, I know this is an arcade game. What's the game hint? It's an arcade game.
Well, I thought maybe a year or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go with I don't know, Rey Mysteriums.
No.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio Overwatch.
Oh.
Rey Mysterio Overwatch.
Oh, the Overwatch gauge.
Overwatch gauge. Unleash Hell. 619 special move.
Specials. Ultimate.
Yep.
We're learning about Overwatch.
I'm learning
Kenny.
about Rey Mysterio.
Given
too.
that he's straight edge, he might even make a reasonably safe cab driver.
Straight edge.
Given that he's straight edge.
Yeah.
which was part of his character for a little bit.
Sure, I'm just thinking
Newer wrestler, if that helps you.
newer. I'm not good
Like,
with that.
Newer. He was still like in the
2010
odds.
to 2020.
Yeah.
Well, Taxi, Crazy Taxi,
Crazy Taxi, huh?
or
Say it again, just like you just said it.
Crazy Taxi, Crazy Taxi,
Oh, I can.
Crazy Taxi.
Each syllable at a time. Go ahead.
The last syllable is the one he's trying to get you to get.
Crazy Taxi. No.
So that's the start of the. That's the start
Oh,
of the.
no, you didn't. Oh, I get it.
Sia. Crazy Taxi.
You got it right.
Cena?
No.
Oh.
Crazy Taxi CM Punk.
Yep. Crazy Taxi M Punk.
Oh, I don't.
Crazy Taxi M Punk. Yeah.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I've heard that name before, too.
I've got, okay, score update. Kenny's got 3. Ryan and Andy have 1 because I gave them 1 each.
Oh, yeah.
Can we
you for
swap
that.
over to co-op mode, please?
If we want to, you guys can declare Kenny the winner right now. We can just co-op these for the rest of the game.
I
Bring
mean,
it.
we're already co-oping. I mean,
Okay.
after we
We're
get it wrong.
already co-oping.
We're all having fun. It's
We're all
right.
having fun.
It was definitely sad when he died. He would have made an excellent centurion, frog splashing his way across Europe in 2070 BC.
Frog Splash was Eddie Guerrero, I believe. And
2070 BC.
2070
An excellent
BC?
centurion, frog splashing his way across Europe in 2070 BC.
I'm trying to think of
Where's centurions from?
Rome. Total War.
Put it together for me.
Eddie
You're about to get 3 points.
Guerrero. Total War. My favorite part about this game is they nurse me. On this.
Ryan
Come on,
takes
Ryan.
the lead in this
There
game.
you go.
Wow. And he was the one trying to quit.
Yep.
I didn't say quit.
He was like, let's make a co-op, guys.
All right, Andy.
Damn.
They live in someone's psyche. Well, when they're not in school.
They live. I'm like, okay, that's Roddy Piper.
Yep.
And then in somebody's psyche when they're not in school.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think of right now is Persona, but I
Oh
trying to figure out how
God,
to,
that's
like,
good. Yeah.
tie them together.
Go for it, man.
Oh, yeah, you got
Have
it.
a make love, baby.
You got the
Roddy
answer.
Piper Sona.
That's
you go,
it.
you
Yeah,
got it.
Roddy Piper Soda. Well done, man.
Maybe it's just
Just like that, Kenny is now in last place
I think
from
it's
2 questions ago.
I think it's more just saying it out loud and not being scared that someone else is going to steal it. You're just like, no, we're just going to help each other out with these.
Kenny,
Yeah.
he may be ready to rumble, but can this actor/wrestler escape the clutches of Dr. Zor before time runs out?
Oh no, who is the main wrestler in that movie?
Oliver Platt.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy. He was the main bad guy
Can you
in Ready to Rumble.
repeat, please?
He may be ready to rumble, but can this actor/wrestler escape the clutches of Dr. Zor before time runs out?
Was Ready to Rumble the documentary with Jake the Snake?
No, it was the comedy movie with
David Arquette.
David Arquette and that other dude.
Oh.
And there's the main. He's talking about the main bad guy wrestler.
It
in
was
that.
like the first movie that I knew that was like
And
a
how she's
wrestling
got
movie.
blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Went bang a lot.
How about a game hint?
Okay, the game hint is that it's a VR game.
Oh no.
Then one more time, repeat.
He may be ready to rumble, but can this actor/wrestler escape the clutches of Dr. Zor before time runs out?
Okay. Before time runs out, VR makes me think, I expect you to die. I think that's probably right. I expect you to die. Diamond Dallas Page.
That is correct. Well done. Yeah. I expect you to dive in Dallas Page.
I forgot he was in that movie.
Dive
My
upside down
brain
as a
was
pussy.
really-
Okay.
I think gears are really turning for that one.
Right, here is a hard one. Sorry, bud. From
okay.
UFC to WWE to TNA and beyond, he was definitely using all the instruments at his disposal throughout his career. Lucky guy.
Is Brock Lesnar? No, he wasn't UFC.
He was, but it's not this one. It's not him.
Oh,
There was another one that was famous for being in UFC.
oh, there was. Okay.
He wasn't as big a name, though,
Oh
as
no,
Lesnar was.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
I might know.
Can I burn the
Lucky
hints so he gets
guy.
less points?
Sure.
You're not giving points.
Yeah, I'm not giving points to Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I pass. Go ahead, Kenny.
Ken Shamrock Band.
That is correct. Ken Shamrock Band. Well done.
Amazing.
Good job,
I had
Kenny.
the Shamrock part. I just couldn't get the rest.
Ken.
I knew that he was a UFC guy for some reason.
oh,
That
so
was in
Ken
my head.
Shamrock was UFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like one of the first starting guys in UFC.
Okay.
All
His
right.
brother
I
Frank.
learned
Oh, boy.
something today.
Okay, Andy. This funny named action role player is definitely considered retro these days, but not as retro as tie-dye.
Tie-dye makes me think of
I think Dude Love,
Dude Love, yeah.
but a retro game.
With a funny name. That's
funny
a side-scrolling action role player.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to ask the system?
Yeah, let's ask the hint.
NES.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that was way off. NES, I was way off.
is there an NES game that ends in dude?
Where's Dude, my car?
Is there an NES game that ends in do?
I have no idea. I'll
Do?
throw it out to the table.
Husker Du?
Husker do, Husker don't.
Ready?
Yep.
Faxana Dude Love.
Oh, Faxana Dude Love. That's good.
Faxana Dude Love. Kenny, I love this one.
Okay.
It might be a little tougher, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, good.
Actually, the clue might be easy as shit.
Okay.
The announcement of the sequel was sweet chin music to the ears of millions of gamers excited to venture back into olden times.
Okay. Another wrestler. Everything about the video game.
It's a little bit of a wordplay one.
Venturing into olden times.
Olden times. I mean, that's a pretty broad thing. It's just to say that it is not the current time.
Yeah, that's very broad. What can I get a game hint? I guess.
PS3 360.
Venture into olden times and PS3.
The announcement of the
360.
sequel was sweet chin music to the ears of millions of gamers excited to venture back into old times. I have no shame for the answer to this, despite it being a tricky one.
Shawn Michael.
Sean Macaulay Culkin.
God damn it! You guys have any ideas? I don't know. I give up.
A sequel, old times.
On PS3, PS3 era.
No.
I don't know.
Oh wait, is it Fable?
No.
I tried. That's
Red
what I was saying.
Dead
But he said
Redemption Michaels.
Ah,
Red Dead
damn.
Redemption.
I got three left. Ryan, you ready?
Here we go.
I'm sure if he were walking down the street and you hacked into his phone, you wouldn't see, quote, about to kill himself and his family.
I know this.
Chris Benoit and Watchdog.
You got it.
No, I don't. Crispin Watchdog.
There we go. Crispin Watchdogs. Well done. 1, 2, 3 points for Ryan.
What a
Ryan,
very,
wow.
very dark story.
Ryan in the lead. 7 points to Kenny's 6 and Andy's 4.
Sounds like you said
Okay.
Crispin Watchdogs.
Crispin Watchdogs.
Crispin.
Crispin Glover?
This is a hard one. No, it's not hard. It's just awkward. Doesn't roll up the tongue right. American Olympic champion, Truth. Likeable wrestler, Doubt.
Oh.
Oh.
That's you, Andy.
I know. I'm trying to think. Okay.
He's Google
trying to Google.
searching.
No, I'm writing it in my notes. Okay.
This is a weird one, but I know it.
Truth and doubt, huh?
Truth. Yeah, American Olympic
wait,
champion.
how does this
Truth.
work?
Really weird one.
Likable
Wait,
wrestler, Doubt. I told you it's a weird one.
I'm trying
I
to figure
warned
out
you
how
guys
it
very
fits.
much. I did not just expect you to know this one.
Yeah, I knew it immediately. It's just weird.
It's got some fuckery going on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fit it together. I don't know how it fits
Take the game hint, Andy.
I'll take the game hint.
360, PS3, PC.
Didn't help. Okay.
No, specifically listen to the doubt.
Truth and doubt. Yeah.
Truth and Doubt.
It's like if you're trying to tell if someone's lying almost.
Like when you're, maybe interrogating them.
I have no idea.
All right, it's
Can you say
I say it?
I can't
I'm
put
gonna
it
try to say
together.
it.
Okay.
Kurt Angle Noir.
L.A. Noir. Yeah.
Kurt Angle Noir.
I was like, I know the games. I have
wanted
no
it.
idea how to
I
do
wrote
this.
it and I was like, this is bad, but I'm going to keep it in this fucking game anyways. Okay.
Angle
This one's
way.
just a little bit funky too, but it's not as bad.
Okay.
All right. Last one.
Yeah.
Kenny, you
Yep.
could win the game with this
Oh
one.
God. Okay.
RK, oh my God, is that a baby in your suit?
Okay. So I guess Death Stranding. Maybe. But what's RK? I don't know wrestling good enough. How many points am I down?
1.
Give me the wrestling hint.
Popular in the aughts and the tens. Probably most popular in the aughts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
I think
still
so.
currently popular.
Still currently popular? Yeah.
I just thought
He's been around for a while.
I just thought of Death Strand Dink the Clown.
Oh, that's
Doink.
good
Oh,
one.
Doink. It's Doink.
Doink the
Death
clown.
Strand Doink.
Doink the clown.
RK. That's the only
RK, oh my God, is that a baby
RKO.
in your suit?
RKO.
Got a bee in your hat.
R.
Well, that's the move.
Tell you.
Oh, it's a move.
RKO is a
Fuck.
signature move, and it's his initials.
That's what I was trying to figure out. His initials.
I can't. I actually.
I have a different answer that's probably not correct.
Okay.
I'd be interested.
For 2 points in the
His
win.
last
Kenny,
name
can you do
could
it?
end with eth or death. Or death. Bar death.
Ooh.
Or death marketh.
I'm going to take this game.
Death. Damn it.
Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me.
It ends with Orton. Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
I like how much time Kenny gets on this.
Come
Why
on.
not?
Come on,
How's that-
buddy.
I want Kenny to get this.
How's that hit with Death Stranding Orton?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Death Stranding Orton for 2 points in the win.
That is so stupid.
Death Stranding Orton.
Kenny got a
Well
year.
done, buddy.
But he deserved it.
I know, it's just great. The whole time I was just watching his brain.
I pulled the name Randy Orton. I only have heard
I
that
got-
name. I have no idea what he looks
I
like.
got a few bonus ones because I made a subgenre one, and I just want you guys to figure co-op
Okay.
these.
All right. Rock and roll.
So this is wrestling moves mixed with a game.
You did this too.
Yeah.
You're the man. Okay, let's do this.
If you smell what a badass space mining dwarves are cooking.
Well, that's the Rock and Stone, no Deep Rock Galactic,
Yeah.
right?
So smash them together?
The Rock Galactic?
Oh, no, it's a move.
It's a move. So the
right.
people's
Oh,
out.
Deep Rock Bottom Galactic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a Ryan smash up too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it makes it different.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I got, all right. I'm going to make you tap out of this place or at least figure out why everyone's going to bingo.
What?
Tap out. That could be a million different moves.
But the bingo thing is going to.
Bingo?
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Bingo,
No?
Bingo Hall, and then Scott
okay.
Hall is a name.
Resident Evil figure 4 lock.
I get it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
do not remember that's like one of the most famous lines in Resident Evil 4?
No, I don't.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Oh, yeah, Bingo Night. That's right.
Yeah. All right.
I was thinking Bingo Hall, Scott Hall.
Resident Evil figure 4 lock.
Hoist bombs above your head and slam them to the ground to destroy enemies.
I already know this because he asked me it earlier.
Yeah.
Hoist bombs above,
Above your head and slam them to the ground to defeat enemies.
This is a real smash up.
This one actually
Power
is.
Bomber Man.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Nice.
An escaped worker living in a universe of interplanetary capitalism sounds so boring. Think I'm going to go night night.
What's the night?
CM Punk does go to sleep.
Does go to sleep? Yeah.
That's
See, that's CM Punk's? Huh.
That sounded like Outer Worlds, didn't it?
Did it?
I thought so.
What?
Interplanetary capitalism? Is that what you said?
I was thinking Oddworld.
Or he could,
Well, I guess,
he could be talking with Sleeper Hold.
Sleeper Hold. Oh.
Yep. An escaped worker living in the universe.
Oh, it is Oddworld. You're right. Sorry.
Oddworld. What is it?
You got sleeper hold, right?
Yeah. So it's probably Sleeper Hold or Outer or Sleeper Hold or Outworlds.
Oddworld, Sleeper Hold, Yours Odyssey.
Citizen sleeper hold.
Oh,
Citizen
Citizen
Sleeper
Sleeper.
Hold.
Son of a bitch.
Oh man, I love this one because it's so terrible of my smash ups. I would not hold ground beef vertically above my head and slam it on down on top of it. Seems like an easy way to die.
What's that? Pile driver? Mm-hmm. What?
I would not hold ground beef vertically above my head and slam down on top of it. Seems like an
Ground
easy way
beef.
to die.
Super Meat Pile Driver. Pile driver.
Why Super Meat Boy? Why are you saying Super Meat Boy?
I don't know. He said meat.
ground
If you hold
Ground beef.
someone above your head
Suplex.
vertically,
Oh.
and then you say
Yeah.
suplex.
Suplex.
Suplexer meat boy.
Suplex or Meat Boy?
Oh my god.
Even an undercover police officer feel like they get hold on, no, I don't want that one. Throw me several beers while I kick the Soviet Union's butt. It is my duty, after all.
So it'll be a Stone Cold Stunner.
Stun
Near automata.
No, that's what I thought. But
Or
stun.
stun Soviet Union. Isn't that Papers, Please or something?
These are so fun.
Atomic Hearts.
Oh. Stone Cold.
It is my duty, after all.
I don't know what that is.
Call of Duty Stone Cold Stunner War.
Oh, Cold War.
Cold
War. Yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
Cold Stunner War.
It's the Call of Duty
Stone Cold Stunner.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah. No.
This is why we don't do my Smash Ups for real, by the way. I just had fun making these up.
No, this is good. This is good.
Just throws the
this
words
is like
anywhere.
a journey into Ryan's brain.
And then finally, even an undercover police officer feel like they are getting dropped on their head every now and then when they are behind the wheel.
Undercover police officer.
So it's Pow Driver, something, or DDT.
You got it. It's Pile Driver.
It's just
Pile
driver.
Driver. Okay,
The name of the game is
Yeah,
Driver.
Driver. That's
Pile
what I thought.
Driver.
Hey, good job. Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your wrestling themed games that we made for you,
that's awesome.
Andy.
Thanks,
It
guys.
was a lot of fun,
Ooh,
right?
Lord
Yeah.
of mercy.
That was a wrestling themed episode.
That was a wrestling theme episode. Boy, I liked it though. Thanks, Andy, for coming on the show,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate you guys. I love coming on the show, hanging out with you dudes, and doing the things.
Will you hang out with us for a bonus episode?
You guys know I'm going to.
Absolutely. Remember that patrons have access to bonus shows. We're sticking around for another 30 or 40 minutes to do more shit.
It's true. We're doing that.
Yeah, we got some stuff to talk
Right,
about.
meow.
Probably another game even. We'll see what we get to. Leetist.com is the jumping off point for everything we do at the Leetist. Come on over there. Join the Patreon. Join the Discord. It's open to all. And, we're warming up for next week. Tears of the Kingdom talk. We'll have more time to play it, and we'll dive into that. So stay tuned for that next week. Thank you, Tim.
By the way,
The Gamers Week.
Oh, yeah, Gamers Week. That's right.
see, this is why I write down scripts.
And by the way, May 19th, this Friday.
Yeah.
Come hang out with me on Twitch, AndyShawXP. I'll be doing all the ridiculous, crazy things I love to do. So please come hang out with me. That'd be great.
True.
Thanks.
I'll be there.
Yes.
If you came here from Gamers Week, here is the trivia question on the latest episode. It's kind of funny looking back at technology when it was new compared to today. Quote, the hottest release of 2004, Sony's revolutionary PSP, featuring a whopping 32 megabytes of RAM and 333 megahertz processor. It's understandable why Sony CEO Ken Kutaragi was so excited when he declared that the PSP was the what of the 21st century.
The miracle of the 21st century.
I'll give you a hint if you need one. It's a Sony product.
Oh.
The Walkman.
That is absolutely correct.
Oh, hey, look at you,
PSP
man.
was the Walkman
Amazing.
of the 21st century.
Nice. Very nice. PSP.
That. Yeah. Did you guys have PSPs?
No.
Yes, it did.
But I know that Peace Walker was on PSP, and it's a very well-beloved game, and the foundation for Metal Gear Solid 5, which is an amazing game. So, yeah.
Well, fucking A.
Oh, well, yay.
That's what I know about the PSP. And Persona 4 Golden was huge on it, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks again, you guys.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Tim, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Andy.
Thank
Andy
you,
Shaw,
listeners.
AndyShawXP on
Thank
Twitch,
you,
on Twitter,
Kenny.
everything.
You're the best, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Catch you next week's.
Next time.
Next time.
I love you
Gadget.
all.
Next time.
Have a good day.
That was good.
Remember to talk your feelings out with everybody you know. Reminder, share this
Vulnerability is
podcast with
strength.
everyone.
Vulnerability is strength.
Share this podcast with everyone you know, especially this episode, because it was so much fun with all the wrestling. And we'll see you all next time.
Get it, brother.
Do it now.
Poopy tree.
We talked all the way to the end of the song.